So I've been wanting to speedrun Castle Crashers for a while now, but I didn't want to just speedrun it normally. I wanted to give myself a little advantage over the other speedrunners. And how did I do this? By becoming the boss, or more specifically, the barbarian boss. And also, this video took me a pretty long time to make, so a like would be much appreciated. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so I'll start the timer right when I select the barbarian boss, so right now. So I can't really skip this cutscene, but it should be fine because, you know, nobody can skip it. So the bad thing about that attack is that every time you do it, you have to laugh at them, like how the barbarian does in his boss fight, but it does kind of make it slower, so yeah, I guess that's a trade-off. And also keep in mind that this is my second run on this speedrun, since the first one didn't really go that well, since I was only able to beat the game in just under 1 hour and 18 minutes, which is pretty awful. So yeah, that's pretty much the time for me to beat in this video, so hopefully we can get under that. The only really hard part about beating the game as the barbarian is that he is like unbelievably slow between attacks. I mean, just look at that. It took me like 3 seconds to get this attack off. And the cool thing about this guy is after I get to level 5, I unlock a super insane magic. So there's a pretty easy way to do this, and it's just by drinking the bleach. Okay, that didn't go so well. Okay, there we go, that was better. And there we go. And I'm gonna dump everything into magic so I can show you guys this. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit OP, I won't lie. The only problem with this attack is you have to get pretty far away from the enemies to hit them, since it like launches the war machine like halfway across the screen. But yeah, other than that, can't really go wrong with it. It's like kind of insane. And it's even more OP against other enemies, which is kind of crazy. Okay, that was pretty nice. The good thing about these guys is they're all one-shots to like any of my attacks, so that makes my life a little easier. And I'm gonna back up and then just throw the war machine on him. There we go. Now this part of the run just makes me feel bad for the poor deer. So it's kind of weird because I can't hit any of the obstacles and the deer is just like completely flat. But yeah, at least that means I'm buff, I don't know. And speaking of being buff, did you know if you subscribe to the Monk CC channel, you will actually become beefy? I mean, it literally says it right here. But in all seriousness, consider subscribing since it's free and you can always change your mind later. It's kind of crazy that I haven't even leveled up defense and I'm still just taking no damage. Alright, now it's time to fight the catfish. And I should be able to take care of him just by doing this, I believe. And yeah, just about killed him in one shot. Nice. And after I get my magic maxed out, I'm going to try to level up my defense. Because some of the parts get kind of tricky with this guy since his hitbox is so big. Even though it doesn't really seem like it should, you know. Now this guy is a teeny bit tricky since his hitbox is so small. So I'm just going to try to hit him with that. There we go. Okay, I'm surprised that didn't kill him. I guess I'm just going to have to break it with my fist then. Come on, hurry up. Alright, finally. And then I can just take these guys out with one war machine. Very nice indeed. Now the way you kill these guys is either with the can of bleach or the war machine. And I like the war machine, so I guess I'll just stick with that. But it didn't get all of them, so I guess I'll just finish them off with that. And we got a level up too, that's pretty good. So with this guy, I'm just going to use the bottle of bleach because I think it should one-shot him. Okay. I just kind of feel bad for him. So usually after beating Pipistrello's cave, you would go to the flowery fields level since you wouldn't be beefy enough to break down the door in front of the industrial castle. But since, you know, I'm kind of already beefy, I was able to just punch the door off and enter the castle. And these machines can't really affect me since I'm so big. Actually, they do hurt a little bit, so I might have to pick this food up. But I can't really use the war machine on this map because, as you can see, the war machine kind of just goes out of bounds, so it can't actually hit the fencers, which does kind of suck, but we should be able to handle it. And I'm going to pick up the Cardinal for the extra 2 magic, since it will help me out a teeny bit. Now this level I do actually have to be pretty careful on, because in my first run I figured out that if you step on like the little red things, that it like completely just kills you in like 1 instant because you can't get off them in time. And ironically, right after I said that, I'll just play the clip. And if you're wondering why I'd even use that attack in the first place, it's because the shield slam is the only attack that can actually hit the hand and do damage to it. So you kind of have to buy a couple potions for this level. Okay, I just got to be really careful not to step on the red part. And the boss should be a piece of cake after that. Alright, there we go. And I'd love to hit the Industrial Prince off, but I don't really have time in this speedrun, so yeah, I guess it's his lucky day. And somehow I'm gonna fit into this thing. Okay, how did I actually just fall flat on my face? And I should be able to take these guys out just like that, I believe. Oh, actually no, it's the wrong button. I should be using this one. So now we can just break into this thing. There we go. And I kind of just spawn at the bottom because I'm too big for them to make an animation of me falling, because that would like destroy the floor. Okay, now this guy is just going to be so annoying. Okay, hopefully I can hit him. Okay, I guess just throw everything about him that I said out the window. But the one problem about this level is, since the barbarian doesn't have any ranged attacks, is that it's extremely hard to hit the giant troll, since this is literally what I have to do to attack him. Okay, I messed it up. But yeah, since none of the attacks like actually reach, I just have to keep jumping and punching him. The cool thing about this attack is that it knocks him back pretty far, so I'm able to throw the war machine at him. Kind of like finish him off. Okay, I gotta chill on what I'm saying. That just sounds so weird. So we can kind of just do that for all these levels. Either use this attack or just throw the war machine at him. And now that I'm gaining all these levels, I'm gonna put most of them into defense, because you know, I only have one potion left, so a little defense might be kind of useful. This fight, I just feel bad for the poor Cyclops. And there we go. And now it's time to do Lava World. The only problem about this level is that they're not affected a ton by the fire. Okay, maybe I lied. There's about half of them gone. I guess I'll just drink this. Now the dragon and sock puppet fight is kind of dangerous, since kind of similar to the industrial castle, if the dragon hits you a couple times, it does like a crazy amount of damage since your hitbox is so big. So I'm going to try to save my very last potion for that fight. I'm going to run away. And I think I should be able to just kill him. Nice. And the sock puppet can't even try to bite me. I'm just too big. Okay, just look at the size of me. Do you really think I can fit up those stairs? Yeah, you kind of got to feel bad for these guys. I mean, they're just doing their job, you know, being ninja pirates just like usual. They have to fight some super buff barbarian dude that just is on a ship for some reason. And now it's time for the desert. And as you can see, we're going to be using this attack a lot. Now these guys are kind of annoying because when they go on the ground, I can't really do anything about it, so I just have to wait for them to pop back up. But after that, they're pretty easy to take care of. Nice. And now I think we should go up against some royal guards, and there's a scarab. I think we just got all three in one shot. Now the alien ship is a little annoying because I can't hit him that well because I'm kind of in an awkward position. Now it's time to go into the actual alien ship, which I don't know how they can even pick me up because I'm bigger than like the thing that they're using to pick me up. Okay. And now this part is where it gets pretty fun because I have a little bit of a strat that I developed from my last run, which just consists of me doing this on one side and then going on the other side and then just kind of alternating, and yeah, the aliens are not having a good time. And near the end of this level, it does get kind of glitchy because usually you're supposed to break this little thing, but I can kind of just walk through this one. And yeah, now I don't have the 1 minute timer like usual. And yeah, escaping this is just a piece of cake. Okay, I'm sticking out a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. And now we have a little bit of a chase thing to do. Okay, how is this dude getting outran by me? And that was probably the shortest time I've ever spent in the sandcastle interior. Now the only problem about this level is that playing volleyball as the barbarian is actually like insanely painful since he's so slow. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to beat them on my first try. So I kind of just have to keep it on their side, and then I can kind of just knock these guys over since my range is like insane with the barbarian boss. Okay, I actually might 10-0 them, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, that was a lie. There we go, time to bring me my map. And now it's time to go into the marsh. Okay, I hope that doesn't blow up any of the graves, because that would be kind of annoying. As you can see, we kind of just took everybody out. We just got one more dude. Actually, we got two more guys. Pretty impressive that they survived. Alright, that should be enough. Watch this combo. Oh, we didn't get the other guy. That would have been so cool. And I'm going to take Snailburt just for the extra defense, just in case. Okay, can this guy just die? I'm trying to fight the corn boss, dude. What are you doing? Everybody's favorite boss in the whole game. Okay, there we go. His health's getting pretty low. I kind of just got to predict where he's going to go next. Like, that was a pretty good prediction. And there we go, that's the corn boss. And in my last attempt, I got to level 30, so I'm kind of curious to see if I'll get to level 30 again. Because I feel like that level is pretty high for just beating the game once. Then I should be able to just break her like this. I guess I'll take the weapon, it's better than the fishing rod. Ooh, if I would have killed these two guys, that would have been kind of nice. This dude is still alive after all that? Are you kidding me? Okay, what was going on with the boulder just now? That was kind of weird. Oh, that was nice. Oh, we missed a dude though. I'm just gonna chug these bottles and I guess it should just kill everybody. I can't remember, is it Snow World or Snowy World? I played this game for so many years and I still don't know. Okay, what is going on with the war machine? It's like getting stuck in the ceiling. I mean, I guess it's okay because I can use this on them, but still, it's a little strange. And the cool thing about this guy is I can just break all of the little snow forts with just one punch. This is peak gameplay right here, you know. Spamming the same button in the corner over and over again. Ooh, that was nice. Time for the Frost King. I'm sorry, Jack Frost, that was my bad. And now we're finally in the end game. And this part is a little bit weird since usually the knights would be kind of like flying in this part. Since the barbarian boss can't really fly, he kind of just walks. Yeah. The boulder just like dragged me off the screen. I don't know what's going on. Okay, the speedrun is definitely cooked, but you know, as long as we finish in under an hour and 16 minutes, I can't really complain. And these guys take like no damage from any elements, so I'm just gonna have to use my melee attacks. Which seem to be working pretty well though. Now hopefully I can kill this guy in just one phase. Okay, I guess I was a little bit too slow, but I can definitely kill him right here. And I'm not even going to bother picking up any of the gems since I don't really need them. And the same thing with the undead Cyclops, we're pretty much just going to kill him in like one attack, maybe 2 attacks if he's lucky. Yep, there we go. Now this guy actually gives off a better fight than all of the final bosses, and the actual Necromancer himself is even harder than the Painter and the undead Cyclops combined, which is pretty impressive since he's kind of a little guy. No offense, Necromancer. Yep, there we go, just kind of nuked the screen. The problem with this guy is he's so quick, so I can't really hit him with the war machine, and this attack can only hit him like one time. But still is a pretty easy fight. And we gotta kill the final boss pretty fast since we only got like 8 more minutes. And now this phase should be very easy. Yep, that was kind of just felt like I was bullying the evil wizard. Now this one is kind of annoying since it's hard to hit him, and I can't really hit him with any of my attacks besides the regular punch. But luckily this next phase is like extremely easy. Well, not like extremely easy, but you know, it's definitely not hard. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna keep punching this guy until he dies. And his attacks against me do way less than my attacks against him. I'm going to try to land as many punches as I can because this guy's hitbox is kind of wonky and we do have to hurry up because of the time. And if I time this next phase right, it should be like extremely easy. Okay, I totally missed the timing, but it's fine. We can just take him out in like 2 hits. And I'll end the timer as soon as I land on the crystal. There we go. 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 59 seconds. We have successfully beaten the old record.